And a magna cum laude. Yeah.
Volume mostly.
Hey
everyone, welcome to JoJo's World.
Hello! Welcome to the Latin class where Liam gets every...
We talk about the dumb American bullshit school stuff.
Is it? Does it mean anything?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm Liam S. Smith, one of your co-hosts.
And I'm Nick Valentine, the other one of the co-hosts.
This is JoJo's World, our JoJo's Bizarre Adventure recap and discussion podcast. Today we are talking about episodes 13 and 14 of Trigun as part of JoJo's World, the Road to Steel Ball Run. Apparently there is a new Steel Ball Run announcement event happening at some point in the near future, but I haven't looked into it any further because they're just announcing the announcement and I don't give a shit about that.
I hate that we live in a world where we have announcements for announcements. Like, I remember we had a trailer for a trailer that a trailer was coming.
Well, otherwise you wouldn't know the trailer was coming.
I get that, but is it such an ordeal to just say...
And you need the pre-trailer trailer.
But do I need the pre-trailer trailer?
Yeah, because otherwise how would you know the trailer? How would you know to get hyped for the trailer and share it on socials?
Well, the pre-trailer or the trailer?
Well, all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
I haven't got time to...
You've got to post about the content, and you've got to make the content to promote the content.
But that's what the marketing company does.
And now they're you. You're the marketing company.
I'm a marketing company?
JoJo's World is the marketing company for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the little anime that could subscribe to our podcast.
Yeah. Patreon.com/JoJo's World.
That's right. Patreon.com/JoJo's World. Give us your money. We will upgrade our microphones soon.
Yeah, soon. I keep meaning to...
Kind of fell by the wayside in that little project, didn't it,
I keep
Nick?
meaning to go buy the microphones, and every week I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it.
Buy the microphones. We're making the podcast.
That's true. That is true. Literally, I know the exact store I need to go to get the microphone. Actually, hot news.
Hot news.
Hot news.
Hang on. Let me cool myself down.
Change your stance to ice from fire.
That's right.
Claire Obscure.
Expedition 33. We've got to do
an ep.
We got to do a Claire Obscure spoiler cast at some point.
We gotta do an episode. We gotta do an episode that is just discussing prologue and then each act
in order.
And just say, all right, so if you haven't reached this part of the game, stop listening now.
Or we could just do a bit of the pod where we say, if you don't want to be spoiled on this, check out now.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. You split it down by that.
Want to.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind.
I'm hearing your idea.
Yeah.
And I'm saying no.
But...
I'm Liam S. Smith, one of your co-hosts.
But I'm Nick Valentine, one of...
Couldn't remember if we'd said that or not.
Yeah. So there's a big music superstore. The hot news. Big music superstore.
Big music superstore.
They have literally been around since I've been alive. Shutting
down.
Literally going away.
The economy.
I know.
Online marketplaces. Brick and mortar.
They have some hot deals on shit.
Oh, it sounds like you better get some shit then.
Yeah, I literally was like, ooh, I wonder what they're selling at bargain prices.
Plectrum.
What? Yeah, but the Plectrums...
guitar.
The Plectrums aren't the stuff going on sale.
You could get it for cents on the dollar, Nick. The dollar it would normally cost is now cents.
Just walk in. Hey, mate, how you going? How much for that hunk of plastic, mate? That'll be $1. What if I gave you nothing for it, mate? I mean, we're shutting down anyway.
Yeah, it's probably more expensive to get rid of them.
Yeah, just give them to me. Yeah. I'll take care of it for you.
So it sounds like this is a time-limited opportunity that we need to capitalize on.
Well, I thought so as well. But turns out the deals are just for specific items. Like, literally 8 specific items.
Do we want any of those items?
No, because one of them is a rack. You know how I've got the little Focusrite Scarlet box?
Mixing box sort of thing.
Yeah, the little thing that's like an import.
We know the terms for the equipment, listeners. We've been doing this for almost a decade.
Anyway, so my little red box, it is a rack version of that, and it costs $3,000.
And how much does it cost now?
No, that's after the price reduction. And I was like...
But we've already got one.
Yeah, we probably don't need... I think we're pretty well equipped, you know? I don't think we need...
we've got equipment.
Yeah, we don't need 16
We know
inputs.
about pop filters.
Yeah. There's also, you know, those big...
I swear to God, this better be going somewhere.
The big button things.
like a we can use for a soundboard.
Yeah.
Get me one of those. Give me one of those.
Oh, okay, all right, noted. I'll see if I can buy. So I know that they were selling one of those for like
$6,000.
not $6,000.
Price is Right rules.
No, well, you're out of the game
Okay.
then. I think it was like $800, and I just looked at that and went, whoa.
But I could play the world sound when I wanted to have a little aside by myself that you're not allowed to be a part of.
No, but you put that into the edit. So if we were doing it live, I'd hear it.
Exactly.
Oh. So anytime you're like, I'm bored of this.
Just like how Jotaro could conceive of what was going on in Dio's The World. Kind of.
Yeah. I'm just there being like, wait, I can see what's happening, but I can't react.
Because they had the same stand.
Yeah, I have to make my heart stop and be like, I wanted to keep talking. Like, no.
And Polnareff is also there.
He is technically there, isn't he?
Mm.
Yeah, he does live through that. Yeah.
To what end, though? To become a turtle?
Yeah.
Nick,
Liam.
it's 1 week since we've recorded the episode that I'm inserting this in the middle of.
Oh, you're inserting this in the middle.
That's right.
Okay, because you've just sat me down for no reason.
No context.
And I'm just sort of here
I said,
now.
sit down!
Oh, okay, all right.
Shut up! You might recall last weekend when we recorded the episodes on Little Arcadia and Vash the Stampede.
You asked me to finish Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
That's not what we're talking about.
Oh, okay, all right.
Have you done that?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's only been 1 week. I haven't had time for
It's
that.
been...
God damn it.
we talked about the announcement of some more details of Steel Ball Run.
Yes.
And we dismissed it, rightly so, because it was the announcement of an announcement.
A trash trend that I see more and more in marketing hype.
Anyway, in that intervening week, they dropped the trailer, so I'm going to show it to you now.
Oh my god, I get to see a trailer?
Nick, that was the trailer for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7, Steel Ball Run, releasing in 2026.
Okay.
What do you make of all that nonsense?
What the fuck? Wait, so it's...
So, Johnny Joestar,
Who is a paraplegic.
we know this.
Yep. Who can't ride a horse, but he can now ride a horse. Now...
is entering the
Steel Ball Run
race. Hosted by Steven Steele.
But I also saw a green ball.
Yes.
Now, is that Steven's ball?
No, that is a steel ball, but is not related to the name of the race.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's the Steel Ball Run
It's a Steel Ball Run.
race.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got a shit ton of horses.
Who else? What else do we see? I'll click through it again to show you some of the key things.
Some choice bullshit. America,
1890.
San Diego to New York, 25th of September,
Cross-
1890.
Cross-continental horse race.
Wait, how are the horses gonna... Oh, wait, sorry. For a second, I thought you meant
Yeah, they're not running across the
intercontinental.
ocean.
But what if they did?
We got a shot of Gyro throwing a steel ball
Gyro.
at someone.
Who the fuck is Gyro? Why is that guy got San Diego to NY on his hat?
So that he knows.
Oh my god. Gyro Zappelli.
Gyro Zappelli,
which
who's got
is
his golden grill that says Go Zappelli.
Oh my god. It's beautiful, but I hate it.
Mhm.
So he's obviously the Majima of this part because he's crazy. Also, he said, I won't rest until I'll ride a horse again or something
That was
like
Johnny
that.
saying that.
Yeah. I won't give up until I find out I'll ride a horse
These
again.
subtitles that we watch this are not especially good, but that's
Yeah.
the crux of it.
Yeah, okay. And then Go Zappelli.
Yep.
And then
Diego Brando.
Diego Brando, who, the horse with the strongest legs will determine the winner of this race.
So true.
I am raising an eyebrow at that sentence.
It's so true, and he's right to say it. Moreover,
Okay. He has such a horse riding helmet.
which says Dio on it.
Which does it say D? Oh my god, it does say Dio.
I like his horse riding outfit.
Oh.
It's got this sort of teal number with
What the fuck are
Aqua,
these
maybe?
shark fins on the back of his thigh?
It's like horse pants.
That is not like horse pants are like tight. What is this? This massive
Use your
angular
words.
flap. It's like where your thigh is.
It's like a right angle triangle sticking out of his ass.
Yeah, it's like he's designed to glide, you know?
Mm.
Oh,
A
Lucy.
lady named Lucy Steele.
Who do we know named Lucy?
Your sister.
No, not my sister. No, from JoJo's. Wasn't there another Lucy somewhere?
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, whoever wins this race will be a world-renowned hero. Oh, this is the path.
Yeah, and so you can
Oh.
see we start in San Diego, we go
Yep.
through Arizona. I'm not an American geographist.
You go into
but
Monument
Colorado,
Valley.
Kansas City, Chicago, up the whatever river that is, one of the Great Lakes, maybe.
The
I don't know.
Mississippi River.
No, I'm looking at the lake here.
Tragedy Lake.
Then down to New York. Trinity Church is the finish line.
What a strange place to finish. I'm sure that there'll be no religious iconography throughout any of this part.
Certainly not.
No.
You don't know what you've just hit on, my friend.
And then
And
there's
Johnny
Joestar
Joestar declaring that this is how he learned to walk.
So I'm not a human biologist.
Yeah.
Typically, paraplegics, if they can't walk, don't walk ever again.
Well, certainly not without a lot of physical therapy. They
Exactly.
probably wouldn't have had access to in the
Exactly. Well,
1890s.
I think I told you before that with the recent advents of VR in the world, apparently
They still haven't figured out the legs, though.
they can put the VR headset on, but they can't put the VR leg set on. And
They
that's
haven't
where
figured out
fall over.
metaverse legs yet.
Oh,
and they never
no.
will.
Stop.
Yeah, so what do you make of all this?
Well, I mean, I'm confused, but also, fuck, I'm keen. Because this is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was...
There's no baseball at all.
No, there's no baseball. I thought it was going to be a show about a baseball, man, but it's a show about a race across the Americas.
Well, the America.
I guess, yeah. How many states were in America at that time?
Don't know.
Like 7?
Don't really care.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure we're going to hit on the interesting and fascinating the economic and legal architecture of America in 1890.
I mean, we
You know?
don't not hit on it.
I mean, look, if you're going to write a story about the Wild West, you have to talk about the economics of that society. They had guns. That's all I know.
And they had a big steel ball that you can huck at a guy.
And Johnny has a fucking horseshoe on his hat.
Yeah,
which
upways
is-
for luck.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, you're hanging your horseshoe upward and it catches all the luck. But if you hang it upside down, it's bad luck because all the luck falls out. Of the little loop.
Is that what that means?
Sure.
Because when I lived in America, I saw
I don't
a
think it's
lot
an
of
American
things.
thing
I
necessarily.
saw a lot of things that had horseshoes in them.
Horses.
Horses, true. There were a lot of... Well, actually, there weren't many horses in America when I went. A lot of cars. Would you have would you...
Sort of
your-
steel ball of the modern era.
Yeah. So, Mr. Steele,
Yeah, Stephen Steele.
Stephen Steele, is he going to
And
be...
of course, Lucy Steele.
Is he going to be recurring throughout the whole
Oh,
part?
there's only one way to find out, Nick, and that's to watch in 2026 when JoJo's Bizarre
Whoa.
Adventure completes the road to Steel Ball Run.
I'm
That is to say, JoJo's World.
I'm so excited. I'm so keen.
Great.
He has blue lips.
He sure does. And Gyro, or maybe Gyro, has green lips.
Gyro? Gyro's a pellet. Wait, hold on. Go the fuck back a second. What
Okay,
what is this
I've
belt?
clicked back to the trailer and Nick has seen,
The belt.
Gyro's belt buckle, which has two pointing fingers directing right at his crotch.
Now that's... I'm not saying I'm going to enjoy this part, but I get the feeling
This is character design.
this is going to have some peak character design. Like, we thought part 1 was pretty good. Now this is character.
Very excited to see how they animate all of those big, beautiful horses, which are famously hard to animate.
A horse is hard to animate?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we'll see all of that and more later, but now it's back to Trigun.
Bye! Now, all of this is leading up to me asking you a very important question, Liam.
The cat.
Oh, yeah, where's the
Did
cat?
you have an end of that anecdote, or was it just they're not
No,
selling
it
good
was,
stuff that we want?
there might be some good stuff, and then I checked it.
And
Turns
there
out,
wasn't.
no.
Okay.
And I hate when
Sounds
that
to me like
happens.
they deserve to go out of business. Because they're not offering good stuff that we want.
I don't want to say, yeah, they were shit, because I did buy my, actually, no, my amp sucked. Yeah, they should go out of business. Because they weren't that good, and all of the prices go up.
This episode's sponsored by that business.
Well, I mean, oh boy, if we were sponsored by that, we would know. They would not shut up about it. They're like, you know how
I think
EB
that would be
Games...
our job to not shut up about it.
Yeah, you know how EB Games is always having a sale?
Yes.
This place was always having a sale.
So are they actually closing down, or is it a Doors Plus situation?
Oh, what was that?
Carpet Warehouse.
Yeah, Carpet Warehouse, where they were shutting down for 10 years, and then eventually they did shut down. We went,
Huh.
wait, what? No, they're not.
You don't know what you've got till it's gone.
I mean, I know what I've got.
Carpet.
Yeah.
The cat was
Mhm.
where was it in the first episode? The problem is in the first episode,
Two episodes today.
Yeah, 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
As foreshadowed previously, 13 was a recap episode.
Yep.
And the framing device of the flashbacks was Meryl writing up big insurance reports and Millie annoying her. And at one point, Meryl scrunches up her paper and
Hucks it into the desk.
Hucks it into the desk. It bounces high into the air. And in a pretty good bit of physical comedy, Millie slides into frame with her hand stretched out with a waste paper basket in front of her, catches the paper ball, declares safe, like it's baseball, and then the cat rises out of the bin.
You were so close. The cat does rise out of the bin, but it has the paper on its head.
I don't give a shit!
So you bang on. You bang on with this one.
This is of all of our many bullying-based segments, this is the most infuriating because it's targeted at me.
Wait, hang on a minute. Every other one is fine. So what about the other one? Where was the cat in the other one?
So in the second episode, I'm dovetailing these segments. It's quite clever.
Yeah.
So this is also the brief recap now.
Okay, yeah.
So the first one was flashback and paperwork. Second one was Meryl and Millie and loosely Vash get drawn into a
so loosely
dispute over property of the one place on the planet with green plant life by two old farmers. And a bunch of goons and the Nebraska family are trying to seize the deed and take it over for nefarious ends. And they get drawn into that and they defend the property and it all works out well with a little help from their awful son. And in that scene, the cat was...
Yes?
In the episode...
I can confirm that is correct. Gonna need a bit more detail, though. I love that of anything we've ever done, this is the bit that gives you the most pain.
It just makes me angry that you're asking me to do this.
I will be shocked if you somehow don't remember.
I've forgotten. I can't remember.
How have you... It was literally the last bit of the episode. Meryl's heading to the post box. And she's all like, I'm sorry, it's me who was tired this time. She goes over to the post box, and on the post box sits... little cat.
Oh, okay. But because there was double cat in one of these episodes because one of them was drinking beer and it was cat beer.
Yeah. Well, it was cat branded beer, but there was no actual cat in that shot. Liam's about to actually physically kill me.
Yeah, but that did happen.
It did happen, yeah. I wonder if I can get a thing of the cat beer.
And it's called Little Arcadia because of, like, fae shit.
Yes.
Because there's nice plants there.
Yeah, because Arcadia is like the forest.
Yeah.
There you go, cat beer. So Vash drinks a nice cold brew of cat beer.
That's right.
Towel around his shoulders. He's living his best life.
So I had a thought, Nick, and I wanted to share this before we get into our recaps today.
Yes, I have written down here, Liam has a Trigun characterization.
That's right. So I think... I've got this little theory about... We've established you can tell whether or not it's a anime original episode or not, based on whether the city is named after a month or not.
Okay.
Even though this episode contradicts that.
Yep.
But it is one of our many guideposts.
Sure.
I've developed another one, and I think it lives and dies based on whether or not the first scene of the show was anime original or not, which I haven't checked.
Yep.
And it is my belief and my contention that you can tell it's an anime original episode if... Meryl and Millie go to the bar and order sweets and things you wouldn't get at the bar.
Okay.
And it's a manga original story. If Millie gets absolutely trolleyed.
When you say trolley...
Blitzed out on alcohol.
Yep. Okay. So they're the manga ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Pudding and Gâteau Millefeuille. Anime original.
Interesting. Okay. So you think that the opening scene...
I think Sweet Tooth Millie is anime original.
Okay. What about Sail on Tea Millie?
Same diff.
So anime original?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got bad news for you.
Okay.
But not a bad attempt. Not going to lie.
Because I was thinking about the episodes we discussed last time where Millie is in the bar angrily trying to order pudding.
Yes.
Versus... you know, the aftermath of In April City, where she is just getting hammered in the bar. And then also when they're hanging out with Wolfwood and they invite them into their room. And again, Millie just immediately gets blitzed.
Yeah. So they're all manga, not anime.
That's
if
my
she's getting blitzed.
That's my thinking.
I don't think you're right, but I like this train of thought. I like this train of thought a lot. You know who else has a train of thought?
Me.
Yes, but you know who else has a train of
Our
thought?
patrons.
Our patrons! Which we have one, what I can only describe as potentially terrifying anecdote, in the sense it's just like a little thing that Trigun producers did.
Okay.
And one question, which I think we both know the answer to. Anecdote, apparently, back in the day, Legato was meant...
Legato Blue Summers.
Legato Blue Summers of Legato fame, of the Legato arc. He was meant
Legato
to...
Bluth, as we christened him last time.
Legato Bluth. He was meant to be... You know how he was eating that hot dog?
Yes.
Apparently, it was just meant to be sausage. Like, he was just meant to have a sausage
Oh.
and be eating a sausage. Heavily implied to be a human meat sausage.
Ugh.
And then the editors were like,
Bit much.
maybe just make it a hot dog.
Was that in the manga then? Or?
No, it just says, unfun fact you should bring up, Legato's hot dogs were originally supposed to be sausage. Implied to be human sausage. And I went, ooh, that's weird. But then it was like...
How's it implied? Obviously, we haven't seen this and we don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, how would that implication come through in the text?
I don't know. Maybe you would see the suffering of people as they're put into a meat grinder.
Maybe
and it's
so.
like, yeah, who knows? And then it's like, oh no, are there bones in that sausage? Oh, but I don't know.
That's low quality workmanship if it is.
Exactly. And then the other question, are we aware of Vampire Hunter D?
I don't know how to respond to that because of the amount of times you've talked about Vampire Hunter D on this podcast.
Oh, I know. So I'm just going to say yes. So much so.
And famously, of course, enterprising listeners can still find my Vampire Hunter D AMV to the tune of Alice Cooper's Poison.
Oh my God, okay.
On YouTube.
Well, now I know what to look for. It's coming out. Yeah, that's it. Good stuff from our patrons. Good stuff. Okay, so do you even remember what happened in the first episode?
Not much.
Episode 13, entitled Vash the Stampede, or as it is actually pronounced, as I keep fucking up my tabs.
Vash the Stampede.
It's just Vash the Stampede. Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say whatever the Japanese pronunciation of Vash the Stampede is, because the title card, as you saw, is just Japanese characters. I assume hiragana is what it actually is, but I don't know if it is. So I was like, oh, that's not just going to be Vash the Stampede. It's going to be like Vashu the Stampedo or something.
There's already quite a few Japanese characters in this show. Like Vash and Meryl.
Are they Japanese or are they no man's landers?
Yeah, we don't need to.
Anyway.
We don't need to micro-examine this dumb bit.
So anyway, it's a clip ep.
Yeah. Utena style. Bulk of the episode is reused footage, but there's a framing device that gives us some additional context.
Yep. Meryl is writing up a Bernardelli Insurance Company report.
I do like this framing device because obviously they are still here for their job, even though they are developing personal relationships with Vash the Stampede. And it's nice to pay some lip service to the
gals.
Love to pay some lip service to the gals.
There you go, ladies. There you go. Let's just bloody remind you they're professional.
Yeah. Do their job a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So we do open on the aftermath of Vash totally owning Monev the Gale. And basically she's writing up the incident report for that. And that is the framework for having a bunch of flashbacks about what is the nature of Vash the Stampede.
Who is a Vash?
But yeah, we open on Vash pointing his gun at Monev the Gale's face. It is daytime now. I feel like we ended the last episode at nighttime. So has he been standing over him for a few hours?
I think it was implied that in between, because it was nighttime when he started, but in between the time where he jumped away, headed to the bank, did all that stuff, it's been like hours.
I don't recall that, but I'm willing to take your word for it.
Yeah, and so now it's like the sun's coming up, they've been fighting through the night, and now he's just like sad.
And there's a bit of interrogation, and Monev talks about how
he never knew his real father. He was just an agent.
Yeah, 11th hour depressing Monev backstory. The man I thought was my father must have been an agent. I don't know anything else.
Yep.
Who's to say what that could mean?
Who knows? He spent 20 years locked in a cell.
And Vash gets up and walks away, and Monev is all, "You're so trusting, I could have shot you in the back at any second." And Vash is all real cool, like, "I never took the finger off the trigger of my arm gun."
Oh. What does that imply?
Vash could have killed him at any moment, but
Ah.
he stuck to his principles and he walked away, and Monev has been defeated in the battleground of ideas and therefore ceases to exist.
He is now Monev the Gone.
Yeah. He just leaves the episode and I assume the show.
Yeah, for all meaningful purposes, yes.
We could probably make a guess that he gets locked up by the sheriff or something, but it is not
It's not
part of the text.
Yeah. So Monev the Gale, that's one gung ho gun.
Sure, those are some words you just said.
Those are some words I've said. You're probably meaningless to you right now, but I think soon you'll be like,
Yeah.
oh.
If I had to pick one word to describe it, I think it would be gung-ho.
Yeah. You'll see some gung ho guns, I'm sure. So then Meryl is like,
And there's sort of three gung-ho guns that form a sort of tri-gun when you view them together, I assume.
do you think they're like the Triforce?
That's
in that
right.
you have courage,
Yeah.
strength, wisdom.
And this guy was obviously strength,
Yep. Who do you think is wisdom?
Vash.
And who do you think is whatever the other one is that I literally just
Courage.
said? Yeah, who do you think's courage? Legato.
Meryl.
Meryl.
Mm.
So when Monev...
No, Millie.
Sorry,
Obviously Millie.
sorry.
She's the wise one.
Yeah. So Millie, Vash, and Monev come together
That's
in
right.
the same room.
And they're all the same person. Split by the magic of the plant and being a robot ghost.
To be fair, while we were watching the episode, multiple times you said, yes, Vash, the robot clone who absorbed...
I've said this basically every episode we've watched. Absorbed the soul of a wizard or something.
Yeah, you kept saying absorb the ghost, and I was like, what do you think a ghost is? Like, what do you mean absorbs the ghost?
I don't know, it doesn't matter.
I mean, nothing matters.
Well, I'm just talking shit
It's true.
about
God,
the mysterious nature of Vash the Stampede, who
Yeah.
we've seen more of this episode than ever before, despite having very little screen time of original footage.
Well, that's the whole point. It's fixating on Vash.
More
now.
on that in a
Who is
moment.
he? Yeah.
But we see his bod and it's all donked up.
Yeah. So Vash is walking away from Monev the Gale, and he's all like, do-do-do.
Yeah, and I'll drop the clip
guitar.
in here, but we get some, incident report, voiceover monologue from Millie talking about it's been 2 days since...
You mean Meryl?
Sorry. Since the battle, and everyone's still really upset.
Routine report, date July 20th. 2 days after the incident caused by a man named Monev, tension still runs high in the city. The events that occurred there made me realize something all over again. It's an awareness which becomes obscured as I keep regular contact with him. That being, the reason Vash the Stampede is called the humanoid typhoon. I still don't understand. Why is it that so much trouble falls into this man's lap?
And the rest of the episode is more or less,
A bottle app.
no.
Meryl and Millie are in a room.
Yeah, and they're both in their shirt sleeves, doing their typing. Meryl is sitting at her big old space-age typewriter, and Millie is working at unspecified paperwork in the corner.
Throughout the episode, Meryl is just like, are you done with that paperwork yet, Millie? And Millie will be like, ha 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 ha.
You're so funny, Meryl.
Yep.
But we do get origin story flashbacks for them at the Bernadelli offices, which have a big purple marble sign out front saying Bernadelli.
It's so natural.
And their building is similarly sort of like Roman columns with purple highlights.
It speaks to the legacy of insurance, you know?
Legacy.
Yeah.
Legato.
Yeah.
All
Bernadelli.
connected. Legato
Loof.
Bernadelli.
Legato Bernadelli.
So it's nothing we don't already know, but that we see it in flashback form. Meryl and Millie were both employees of Bernadelli in December City.
Anime
And
original?
really?
I don't know. I'm just saying, this all feeds into...
No, I think just Month Cities are manga original.
Oh, you think they're manga?
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Like July City, where it all went down.
Yeah,
And in
yeah.
April, where that all went down.
Yeah. And May City. Yeah. Oh, maybe there is some legs to that.
Yeah,
Oh.
because it's obvious.
I don't know if it's true, but maybe. I don't know.
Well, July,
Yeah.
Lost July, that was all manga stuff, right?
Yep.
Nebraska Siblings, that was manga stuff.
But where does Pon
Next episode's location.
Yeah,
to be. Well, that wasn't a city, that was a small town.
that's true. That is true. Only the big cities get named
That's right,
after.
that's right.
Yeah. And that's how you know they're manga original.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're in the Bernardelli insurance
And
company.
we just see them both in regular office attire doing regular office work. And then the boss calls them into their office and is like, you need to do the most insanely dangerous thing on the planet. Follow the maniac who sows destruction wherever he goes. And they're like, all right. And then we flash back to them investigating Vash in the first episode.
Yep.
We don't see them slam their hands on the bar and order their sweeties.
This time it's just a very truncated, hey, who's Vash? Vash. And we get a little bit of a callback to Millie looking back being like, haha, with her stun gun out already.
Because the chef, the slop tender with the corncob pipe in his mouth is like...
Slop tender?
Yeah, sure. He's tending the slop of the slop bar.
Nothing I love to eat more than a couple of slop tendies.
He stands about 12 feet tall and wields a huge... I'm not going to do flashback content clips in this because we've already seen it.
Yeah.
He stands about 12 feet tall and wields a huge weapon. And then there's a bunch of rubes in the background eyeing Millie up because of that, which I didn't pick up on in the original episode.
Yeah.
But we get greatest hits of the first episode of the show where they go out into the desert and they meet the huge guy with the mohawk and Vash, and he runs away and they give him donuts and blah, blah, blah. We all know how it happens. And I just wanted to point out the bit where Millie leans over Meryl and is like, hey, that's really different from how it actually happened, Meryl. And she says, a few lies are acceptable in the name of expedience. Don't you want a promotion, Millie? Are we doing some unreliable narrator here stuff here, or is it just pointing out the differences between how Meryl's talking herself up in the flashback and about how smoothly it all went versus what actually happened?
I think it's probably a little bit of both, where it's like, Meryl has been like, listen, I don't have time to go over all the details, but also we were doing our job, you know? And then this fucking Vash guy shows up.
And we get a quick montage of him being insufferable in the first 5 episodes or so of anime original stories of him, flirting with the sheriff in disguise and the what was that, second episode, third episode?
Yep, second up. Yep. And Meryl being like, ugh.
She's really playing up the fact that she has a crush on him.
There's just clip after clip with Meryl being like, but it's undeniable that he did deal with all these situations. But it couldn't have been anything but dumb luck. But what if it wasn't? What if it was more than luck?
And undeniably, he still did win without killing anyone.
And then there's like the bit where he's like, until I find that man I'm after, I can't stop moving.
I thought it was nice how Millie, explicitly draws the audience's attention to it, like, I wonder who that man he was talking about was in that scene we weren't there for.
And Meryl expertly is like, have you done with that paperwork yet?
Yeah, it's not important. Don't ask questions.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's the theorizing viewer versus the viewer who's just along for the ride.
Exactly. Millie notices every little slip up that the editors and or writers made.
You overlooked this, you fool. Nighttime time-passing shot.
Shit.
Cat
No.
unmistakably on the roof of the hotel they're staying in.
No.
Howling at the sky.
No, that's not a real cat. It can't be. It can't be a real cat. I'm the real cat now. Oh, fuck, he is there.
And backing up my theory, Ari sweets Millie being anime original. Millie has fallen asleep by this point into the night and is talking in her sleep, craving a delicious vanilla slice.
Well, aren't we always craving a sweet, delicious vanilla slice?
I prefer a caramel slice, personally.
Liam, this is the
I'll
end
turn
of the podcast.
down the snot block because of mouthfeel.
The snot block?
Snot block.
The snot block.
Yeah.
Right.
Famously an Australian nickname for the vanilla slice. Or the gâteau millefeuille.
That's the nickname for the... But
Yeah,
vanilla
because
slice
it's
is
got
so...
all that yellow...
Yeah, I know, yeah, but like it's so good. It's like good custody fucking... You put your little thing and then you got layers. Man, Australians are cooked. If they're just going to call a vanilla slice a snot block, god damn.
Yeah, they should call it a vanilla snice.
Yeah, a vanilla great. Because they're great. Yeah.
They should just call it My Favourite Treat by me, Nick Ballantyne.
That's the full name of the thing.
Yeah.
Everyone that says it should have I'm great, I'm Nick Ballantyne after it.
And then we see the climax of the previous episode in full again, where he explodes his arm out into a gun, points it into Manev's, the Gale's face, and takes us up to where we started the episode.
And I joked at you that it was like, wouldn't it be great if it just cycled back and became really meta? And you were like, ha ha, Nick, ha ha.
Well, what it should do is it should take us to the shot that we ended last episode on, where it is all, and I'm looking at the pictures now, shadowy and dark, and then just do a wide shot of time passing and dawn breaking and then it becoming daytime and him just not moving. Considering whether or not to blow this guy's brains out the black of his head.
Maybe that is how long it took for him to consider.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then we get some quick shots of
And-
Meryl being like,
yeah.
it can't be that he is Vash the Stampede.
And he's weighing up, is this a violent man or a man of peace? Blah, blah, blah.
What is
And
this man's true nature?
we overhear some ruckus as the townsfolk, still very upset about how everyone they know just got murdered by Monev the Gale, pondering whether or not to kick Vash out of town, or are they too scared of him to do that?
Yeah, because I think they all see him as the source of the problem in that when Vash arrived, Monev arrived.
And also, undeniably, even though he didn't kill anyone in the chaos, which is really hard to keep track of, he was running through the town having a gunfight.
It's true, and telling people to take cover, otherwise they'll die.
Yeah.
No one likes that. Liam, I have what can only be described as the most useless piece of trivia on the Trigun Wiki.
Oh, okay. I'll gird my expectations.
So there are some notable differences between the flashbacks and the actual eps that happen.
I was curious about this. I asked you about this.
Yeah. Do you want to know what they are?
Sure.
So you can feel very validated and or not validated at all. The preview for this episode features multiple reused clips from previous episodes that aren't actually used in this episode.
Holy shit. We don't watch the previews, of course.
Exactly. But the included clips from Hard Puncher have several notable differences.
Vash was wearing his sunglasses when he was staring down.
No.
Okay.
The clip...
I asked you that while we were watching
I know.
this. I was like, was he wearing his sunglasses in the real one?
I was like, yes. And I cannot emphasize how pointlessly pedantic this is. The clips are lighter in color than those in the episode.
Because it's a flashback.
Exactly. And the scene of Vash stopping Ghost Seth's fist uses different sound effects than those in the original episode.
Whoa.
Those are the only differences
Because
the whole time.
smell is the scent most closely associated with memory. So Millie could correctly recall the rush of the smell of gunpowder in the air and of big machine oil. But her memory was slightly off on the sound of the gunshots
Well,
and of how bright it was that day.
yeah. In the English dub, December City is mistakenly referred to as the month by Meryl when she says, last December, 4 months ago. Meryl had previously stated the present date was July 20th, which makes it impossible for December to have been 4 months ago.
Objection!
This error is
Your
not
Honor,
present.
if you look at the calendar that I've got in the court record here, you'll clearly see that July is not 4 months before December. What are we to assume this is some sort of magic calendar?
I can't believe it. Also,
No, I'm just a simple Japanese lawyer.
simple Japanese.
Yeah.
I'm a simple ace of attorney.
Exactly.
Also, when Monev is pinned on the ground by Vash, a blue sky background
This is what I'm talking about.
is incorrectly used during the close-ups of Monev's head instead of the sandy ground that he is shown to be laying on in the other shots in the scene.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Just the weirdest fucking, trivia. The most pointless trivia, which I love.
The most trivial trivia.
Exactly. Those are literally, I shit you not, all of the notes on the Trigun Wiki for this episode.
Awesome.
The rest is just
2-sentence synopsis.
a
type
single
stuff.
sentence synopsis. And while the majority of this episode's story is original to the anime, there are some scenes from the manga.
And how does this feed into Blood Blockade Battlefield or whatever it's called?
Well, Manev's character...
Did either of us look
Thematically.
that up like we said we would?
No,
I didn't.
No, the true JoJo's guarantee. So anyway, as we move past the recap,
Yeah, so they go to his hotel room to
check that nothing's
check
going
he's
crazy.
okay, make sure he's not being lynched.
Yeah, because they did hear a bit of a ruckus, and they were like,
And I have to go through my photo notes for this because he's all donked up and we got to talk about his bod.
So he is...
He's a robot ghost of a
He-
clone.
He is a robot ghost of... Wait, if he's a robot ghost of a clone, how old is he?
Doesn't matter.
What?
He's covered in burns and scars and he's even got a metal lattice holding his heart in or some shit.
Yeah. So he's absolutely fucked up. He's
Yeah.
got all sorts
It
of
stands
scars and
in
stuff.
stark contrast to the scene a few episodes ago where he was doing his morning routine and
He was wearing that big foofy shirt,
he's wearing pajamas
Yep.
and we saw him
a normal arm.
have a normal flesh arm.
Yep.
Was he shirtless at all in that scene?
He was
Or-
not shirtless. He had because I remember seeing that and just going, oh man, Liam's going to lose it in the next episode where he has his robot arm. But I didn't want to reveal it yet.
But of course, between then and now, he did activate his robot arms. So
Exactly,
there could have been some facsimile flesh on there.
So yeah, because that was the thing that confused me as well, is that I don't think at any point he would have the technology to make like a fake fleshy arm.
But the plant.
Maybe
The plant can do all things.
Who knows, right? Who
it's
knows?
unclear. And did you tell me that day-to-day life story was like a short story or something originally?
Yeah, it was. I think
Was it prose or was it manga?
I think it was manga, but it was like just a little side thing,
Okay.
you know, that they just pulled into the anime because it was like, well, that's fun. But it might have just been like at the start of one random magazine entry or something, not, you know, like a full-blown chapter in the manga or anything like that.
So they go into his room,
Mhm.
and he's toweling himself, shirtless. Big
'Cause he's just had a
scars
shower.
everywhere, scars and burns, and he's, full pretty boy, bishy yowie face.
And he's looking very serious.
And then he sees that they're seeing them. Game Rick knows game, and he turns into a big old cartoon character. He looks just like Finn the Human from Adventure Time in how he's drawn.
And he's so like meek and he's like, oh no, don't look at me.
And, they talk about the fact that he's got all these scars from dealing with his opponents without killing them over the years. He's paid a heavy price.
Yep. He takes on the hate of others so that he himself is hated but tries to give back.
It's not really something I want girls to ever see.
Oh, I
he says.
hate this line. I fucking hate it so much.
That's why I'm always trying to pick up, because I don't want girls to see my body.
Girls would run away from this. I wouldn't run away.
Says Meryl.
That is to say, I don't think any woman would run away.
So those scars are the price you paid for dealing with your opponents without killing them.
It's not exactly something I like girls to see. I think many of them would run away.
I wouldn't run away. What I mean is they wouldn't run away. Vash, I've been meaning to ask you this for a while now. You haven't done anything wrong, yet terrible things keep happening to you all the time. The townspeople look at you like you're some sort of criminal. Doesn't that bother you?
She likes him.
Stop it.
Vash the Stampede, the Never Knew.
Stop it.
There's dozens
There's
of him.
dozens of us. Yeah, so I mean, I'm fine with this line.
You don't like the burgeoning
No.
relationship.
I'm fine with the line. It's the delivery of it.
I
that
think it's
gets
fine.
Me.
It struck me as entirely innocuous.
Oh, okay, all right. I just hate it because it's like there's no emotion behind it whatsoever. I think because the actress playing Meryl was like, oh fuck.
It's all about voice direction,
It's true. It's like sound like you actually want him. It's like, but I don't.
And he's all, I can't stop living like this. Even though, after Meryl puts that to him, because I haven't buried my past and dealt with the thing that's hanging over me, my mysterious motivation. Now, maybe I could exposit about some of that now. We're getting to know each other, but I won't.
No, I think we have to reach maybe, episode 18.
I'll
or
continue
so.
to be the most annoying man in space because he's leaving town and he walks into the desert and they're following him and they're like, wow, he truly is a deep and tortured soul. And they look away for a sec and he's like, hey lady, want me to take you into the desert and we can have sex?
With his weird
Hover,
wiggly arm.
hover handsing her.
And
And then they should just blow his brains out.
they never do because we love
Oh,
him.
and he walks past the sheriff and he's like, hey sheriff, thanks for letting me go. And the sheriff is all,
Fuck off.
just get out of my goddamn city. You've done enough, Vash the Stampede.
And he's like, okie dokie. Fair enough of you.
Yep, and he's doing that smile, which Wolfwood previously identified as his fake smile.
Hiding the pain. And then he starts walking off, and then Meryl and Millie are like, well, we got to follow him.
We
It's our
gotta follow
duty.
him. We don't know where our Thomases have gone, but we don't have them anymore, so we'll just follow him on foot.
Yep. And I can't remember if there's anything else that actually happened.
Nah,
Yeah, okay.
he's trying to pick up this lady, and then he looks over at
And our ladies.
and is like, ain't I a stinker?
And then, that's the ending thing.
Is it? I thought the ending theme was more annoying.
Oh, it's because later it's like ting with that sound,
Yeah, that's
that
the one
exact
we've been
sound.
doing.
Yeah, no, but it starts with a do.
Oh, okay. You like the opening.
Yeah, I like the opening of it.
I see. I
Well,
see.
I know I like the opening theme because the opening theme is like but the ending.
You got
theme-
some compliments on your theme song recently from a listener.
Look, I produce great beats. What can I say? And I would love to produce more.
And, of
Yes.
course, we never do business at the end of the show on this podcast. We do it at random points within, so it's both harder to keep track of and harder to skip. We are still missing an appropriate audio drop for the end of our theme song. And And if the listeners have any suggestions from Trigun, from JoJo's, from other shows that fit the vibe of the theme, JoJo'sWorld.net on Blue Sky.
Okay. Nice. Django Unchained.
That's right.
Right. Next episode.
Little Arcadia.
Little Arcadia.
I turned to you halfway through this episode and was like, are we doing Seven Samurai?
And I went, no.
And we're not quite doing Seven Samurai, but we're not doing Seven Samurai.
It's like, I thought it was a completely different... I may have been
You're
thinking of...
Zatoichi, the blind swordsman.
No, I'm not thinking of Zatoichi the Blind. I'm thinking of 47 Ronin.
Haven't seen it. There's a lot more Ronin than
There's
Samurai.
so many more, and that's why I was
what
like,
would happen
no?
if the 47 Ronin fought the 7 Samurai?
I mean, war is a numbers game, you know? But it's impossible to say.
And of course, 47 neatly divides into
7.
Because they're prime numbers.
Ah, yes, they are. Yes. But 7's in 47. Immediately, you just went from, this is a great joke, too.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about numbers.
Yeah. Why did I bring this on myself?
So, Little Arcadia.
We are in a place called Promontory. And this episode is about parent-child relationships.
Yeah.
And so we open with Millie, as we learn she regularly does, writing letters to everyone in her family.
Which is her...
I've got it here, and
Okay.
also I can clip it.
Okay.
Dear Mom, Dad, Big Big Sister, Middle Big Sister, Little Big Sister, Big Big Brother, Middle Big Brother, Little Big Brother, Dougie, Henri, Rodney, Mikey, and little Sandra. How are you? I'm doing just fine.
Oh. And I like this because obviously it's just a good bit, but also it obviously calls back to what she was talking about with Wolfwood last time.
Yeah.
All of her many siblings.
Family
Continuity.
is important.
How are you? I'm doing fine. And we fade away, and she's stayed up all night writing the Millie post to her family, and Meryl scolds her for staying up all night. And we don't learn anything about Meryl's family history in this episode, but sort of the character arc for her is that she is reminded of her own family back home, and at the end of it, she stays up all night writing the letter to her family.
Yeah. Nice, meaningful parable. You
The
know how it
moral
goes?
of the story is write a letter to your family and don't let bad guys take your land.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a classic. You see this so many times in old cartoons and things of the like, where there's a farmland or a town site or whatever,
Yep.
and a bad guy wants to get the deed to it. And I feel like it's not quite how that sort of thing works, but the idea is if the bad guy gets the deed, the physical paper deed, then he'll have the land.
Now, did that set up an unrealistic expectation of you as a kid that was like, fuck, I've got to get my deeds in order?
You gotta get your deeds in order.
Oh, if I end up without a deed and I'm 27, I think
Deedless.
I'll fail
Deedless,
life.
maidenless.
You're both maidenless and deedless. What are
Tarnished
you?
one.
What are you, suffering one?
You see, I have returned to the lands between, for now. I have the deed to them.
He has the deed, please.
The deed to the Erd Tree.
And then everyone starts bowing down and doing the like, please enter kind of pose.
And
with like very
in
regally.
the, obviously that is the Linking the Fire ending.
Yeah.
But in the Age of Darkness ending, you shred the deed. And now the established structures have been destroyed.
And literally, who's the
We should
guy?
make Western Dark Souls about, you've got to... Oh, Cowboy One. You've got to... It'll be Nameless One because it's the man with no name. It's Clint Eastwood, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Nameless One. You've got to recover the deeds to the 4 great town institutions. The Bank of Souls. The Mine of Despair.
What are the great institutions of Western society?
Bank, mine, the railroad.
Yeah, the railroad. Or the
saloon.
No, it couldn't be the railway because that's a Japanese thing as well. Because the railway in Japan is incredible because of the Shinkansen, there's the maglev,
The onsen.
the onsen,
Different railroads.
the
Nick.
yaoi. No, but the okay.
Yaoi,
alright.
the Australian chocolate brand.
You need the state, so the government. There needs to be a building about that. The
Town hall. City hall.
the city hall, the bank,
The saloon.
the saloon, and then a fourth
The
one.
railroad.
It can't be the
Okay,
rail.
the mine.
I guess the mine or the quarry.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, what is a quarry but an outdoor mine?
No, a quarry is just you hit the rock and then the rock falls off.
Yeah, that's what mining is.
No, mining is you go down under.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
What is a quarry but an outdoor mine?
No, because well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know the difference between a quarry and a mine
Listeners,
now.
I don't care.
You live in Western Australia where we have too many
Yeah,
mines.
mining is in my blood.
It's in my top 5
I
worst
was reading an
things in
article
the-
the other day.
Yeah.
This isn't funny, but it is moderately interesting.
Uh-oh. That's never a good start with anything.
There's some people out there, I think in New South Wales or something like that.
Yeah.
Always a good start. Who
Wow.
they are installing big weights in a mine
Okay.
to use the shaft as power generation.
Huh.
So there's like weights and mechanisms, and the weights going down turns the turbines and creates power.
Yeah.
And then in the daytime, they've got solar panels to generate the power to draw the weights back up.
Oh, I see. Oh, so it's like a big battery.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's cool.
That is cool. So, like, interesting. So there's no chemical component. It's just all mechanical,
Yeah.
like, it goes down. and up.
Gravity.
Yeah. I wonder how long that's going to last.
Who's to say?
Like, maybe a few years.
Yeah, I don't know about this stuff.
That must be so deep as well.
That's a mine shaft, isn't it?
I know-
Famously a thing that you'll fall down and be falling forever.
Yeah. I know that I can't remember where it is. I think it's somewhere in Europe or Britain. There is a place that, again, not interesting, but kind of interesting. There's a place that
This is the episode where we share
Random-
anecdotes.
how do we keep and maintain power in a literal electrical sense? There's somewhere where there's like an old, I can't remember if it's an old mine or something, had this big lake that they had. So that's where all the old water goes. But once they were done with it, they were like, hey, we could use this lake as like a battery because the water that runs down can turn a turbine that produces power. And then when they have too much power, they push the water back up.
Oh.
So it's you just have all this water that's just coming down or going back up, and it's like, yep, depends when we need power or not. But I was like, huh.
Truly, anything can do anything.
Yeah. And also, in America, there is a big lake that they have to shoot birds off of because they will kill... because...
Wait, hang on. It'll kill what?
It'll kill the birds. If
So they've got to kill the birds, otherwise the lake will kill
No.
them.
They shoot the birds, like, away. So they shoot nearby water to scare off the birds. But now...
That lake's filling up with bullets.
Yeah, but now the birds have gotten used to the gunshots. So they have to come up with new devious ways to scare off the birds. So now they're like driving around like RC drones and stuff to run into the birds to be like, fuck off. Or they play like really loud noises.
They should use those birds to generate power.
Well, they can't because this is like an old mining lake that's like, you know, horrifically, like all the copper or something came into the water. And, so
And
it's
this
all
is obviously a
poisoned or
thing
something.
for our Cowboy Dark Souls.
Exactly. So
It's
you need
where
to...
our poison swamp is
Exactly.
the mine.
Is the mine the
Yeah.
old lake that was caused by the mine, but now all of the ore has seeped into the lake. So when you walk through it,
There's-
you'll be
yeah.
like rotted away.
Spiritual sickness in the mine lake because it represents the literal poisoning of the water,
Yeah,
but also the spiritual poisoning of the land by being exploited for resources.
exactly. And now all the ghosts of all the old miners are stuck in
And
that
you've got to
lake.
shoot them with your gun.
Yeah, your literal actual gun.
Yeah.
There's nothing more about that. Celeste is a game about climbing a mountain. So,
Claire Obscure.
what a game. So Meryl...
They hear a ruckus outside and they both comically run to the window and press their faces up against it.
Yeah. Meryl and Millie are like, ah!
And yeah, they run to the window, they're both screaming, ah! And we, always sunny style, smash to the title card, Little Arcadia.
Da, da, da. So we then see
There's this guy. We learn his name is Badnick.
Badwick
Sure.
or Boswick.
No, you're right, Badwick.
Yeah, I think because I always think of it in my head as, are you a bad enough wick? You know?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm bad.
I'm thinking I'm bad wick.
Shit.
That's it. Now you have that thought in your head forever. So Badwick is all like, whoops, I think my finger slipped on the trigger in classic.
Because they heard a
you know.
gunshot. Yeah.
And he's sitting on his truck or something.
Some sort of truck or train situation.
And he's all like, yeah, I guess, you're going to have to give me that deed, old man.
He's yelling at two old people who are cowering behind Vash, and sort of the comedic bit of the scene is that they're speaking bravely, like, we're not dumb enough to be scared by you. And we cut to the wide shot, and they are both physically crouching behind Vash's thighs as he's like sitting on a barrel or some shit. And he's like, yes, I see the truth of your words. Stand proud and speak them confidently. AKA, get out from behind me. I don't want this guy to shoot me.
Yeah.
How dare you? You have a lot of nerve, you impudent scoundrel.
We're not dumb enough to be scared by you and your rotten friends.
Oh, yes, it's become clear to me now. There's a lot of meaning behind those words, friends. So stand up with your heads held high and say what you want to say.
We won't give up our land no matter what you do to us.
Yeah, we're not going to take this anymore, and you can go back and tell that to Morgan.
Did you hear what I said, you old geezer?
You said these two.
Yeah, so these two old men, these two old people.
Wow.
This old man and this old woman are, they are the old farmers from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
You said I wasn't going to like it. I don't know if I like it, Liam.
They look exactly like them.
I'm going to look up an image of them right now. Courage the Cowardly
Do you know
Dog?
this show?
Vaguely?
It's like I never watched it much, but it's like kind of a vaguely horror-themed kids show.
Holy shit. You're not right. So, yeah,
There's an old man, I think his name's Eustace.
Eustace Baggy, and if I go back, I've got a picture of an old lady.
Yeah, and they both have they've got the same glasses, essentially.
Yeah, the same glasses, the same kind of like, the lady's
general
a bit
the general
large.
builds are the same if you adapt them to a different animation style.
Yep. What? Oh my god, they are literally almost. I wonder if Courage the Cowardly Dog was inspired by Trigun. Like, even the old man has the vague look of like, these young'uns.
And it's like kind of a dumpy old woman and like a spindly old man.
Yeah. Oh my god. Even the dress with the apron.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's wearing an apron on her dress. Can't even remember now. Now I'm just like, well, that's it. That's who they are. Oh my god. So, Badwick is all like, think I'm about to shoot you.
I think I'm about to kill my parents.
Yeah. So
we don't know that they're his parents at this stage.
No.
It's revealed later.
Yeah. But we know. Yeah. We know immediately upon seeing it's like, that's their parents.
Mistake my boot, you fat-lipped golem.
Mistake my ass, you fat-lipped golem.
What did you call me? A fat-lipped golem?
And he's pulled out his revolver and he's going to blow his own dang parents away.
Vash reaches for his gun.
This gets Vash's goat, and he's going to
reach for the gun. And as he's about to pull it out to solve the situation peacefully and harmlessly...
Yeah. Meryl and Millie obliterate him from behind with their fists.
They clothesline him from behind.
Yep. Millie whips out her stun gun, bigger than ever before.
Were this Australia, they would already be arrested due to the one-punch laws.
Yep.
And then...
King hit him.
Yep. They shoot the truck.
Yeah, Meryl fires her stun gun with such force that it knocks the truck over, which smashes into the supports of the building on the other side of the street, collapsing it.
And basically, the takeaway is they go...
Meryl scolds everyone for putting Vash in a situation where typhoon shit could happen.
Yeah. When the building falls, Meryl is all like, oh, that was really bad, wasn't it? But it's a small... Millie's like, but it's a small price to pay for making sure that Vash doesn't make anything bad happen.
And they're looming in the foreground of the destruction behind them, facing each other, and they've both got those, like... kind
of faces.
Closed eyes smile.
Yeah. And Vash is on the ground, unconscious, being like, oh, ketchup rolling, smoothly off of him.
You're right. And they go to a coffee shop, and they have a little chat with these old people.
And they're like, well, you see, we've got the deed for our land, and it's worth so much fucking money.
You wouldn't want to be traveling mercenaries and protect our land, Seven Samurai style, would you, Meryl and Millie?
And Meryl and Millie like, no, well, Meryl is like, we couldn't possibly do that. That's not in our job
explicitly forbidden from taking part-time jobs from our employer, Bernadelli Insurance.
Except for every other part-time job that they've done in the series.
Famously getting jobs as fast food workers on the...
Dishwashers, fast food workers,
That was all part of the investigation.
I mean, that's true. They had to keep their eye on Vash.
Yeah.
They needed to stay in, but they didn't have tickets.
And this is more unambiguously a side hustle.
Yeah, this is like, Meryl is like, well, I can't afford to send letters to my parents. That's the real reason. But if I had a few double dollars, well, maybe that'd change things, Yeah. A few double dollars more.
The prospect of Vash taking the job galvanizes Millie into being like, in the name of risk prevention, I think we can justify this.
Yeah.
So they all go out, they all hoof it out to the farm, and they go over a rise, and they look ahead, and there is beautiful, verdant, green farmland over the hill. The only time we've ever seen that in this show.
I literally think these are the first trees we've seen that are green on the planet.
And
I can't think
wow,
of
how
another
did you get
time.
all this greenery here? It's nowhere near a ship. Who's to say what that could mean?
Who knows what that could possibly mean? I know, Liam. I'm the one who knows.
It's just like a geoplant. And
Vash
Vash puts his hand on the ground and it's like, no, it is a geoplant.
So
I can tell because I've got plant empathy. Because I'm a plant.
So long story short, basically, there was a plant. There's been runoff from the plant, and now this region
We think
has grown.
a geoplant ran along a mineral vein to form along this offshoot. And so, making some speculation, geoplant is probably some variation of those plant structures specialized for terraforming or the like.
Yep.
Big based on the name, it could also be more mineral based than the other structure we've seen, and the fact that it ran along a mineral vein.
Yep.
But
who's to say other than
minimal exposition.
Yeah. And apparently Vash is a plant now.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Obviously,
He's a plant and a robot ghost.
God fucking damn. So wait, hang on. Let's put it all together.
Yeah.
He's a plant
Obviously.
of a robot.
Well, he's a plant. He's the clone of a robot ghost.
He's the clone of a robot
and he
ghost
absorbed the soul of a wizard.
who absorbed the soul of a wizard. Who's the wizard?
Knives Millions.
Knives Millions.
Or Rem. Oh, that's right. I said he absorbed Rem's soul
He
while we were
absorbed
watching it.
Rem's soul.
And now he wanders the land, searching to put it to rest.
Is Vash a ghost?
He's trying to get that damn song out of his head.
Is Vash a
And
ring ray?
meeting that kid set him back years.
He's trying to repress the memories, but the memories just keep coming back.
Yeah, on account of the situations and events he keeps getting in.
Expand on that.
No.
Okay. So
Watch
then
the show.
Yeah. So then we get some dialogue of like, that boy, Badwick, he wants that deed, but Morgan wants the deed, really. Morgan,
who's kind of a non-entity in this episode.
Yeah,
he's some sort of Waluigi-looking motherfucker.
Yeah, he's the guy who wants the deed.
He's the evil land baron who was like, I'm going to get that deed and open. I mean, it's not even clear what he wants to do
He's
with the
the
land.
capitalist pig dog.
Yeah.
So they want the land because it's worth a ship 300 yards wide.
Which we can assume is expensive and huge.
It's massive. Huge.
Spaceship?
Ships- Huh?
Spaceship?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Watch the show. So, assuming that they're there being like, yeah,
The landowner, Morgan, has threatened us time and time again, trying to force us to hand over the deed. But, okay, so I don't understand this
Here we go.
situation.
Here we go.
Once we get this deed over to City Hall, he'll be stumped.
Yep.
So, some questions.
It's like a kids' TV show where if you have the deed,
Yep.
you own the land.
Okay,
But
and
you
they've
need
got
to
the deed.
witness the deed.
So why haven't they done this already?
Because they probably didn't want to resort to literal murder, but Morgan now is just like, if you're
It's kept escalating, and just recently it's gotten bad. But
Yeah.
why don't they just store the deed at City Hall anyway?
No. So they are holding onto the deed
Yeah,
because it's precious to them.
because
But
it's
now
the
it's-
drawing their son made, or is it
Because
just behind that?
No, because it has secret information within it that acts as the MacGuffin of the
So
episode.
there was okay. Let's not speak around it. At
Yeah.
the end of the episode, the twist when Badwick has a change of heart and takes the deed to City Hall is that there's 2 deeds of transfer there, and it ends up with all the farmland in his name.
Yeah, but that's probably the deed that has some. Maybe there's like an expiration or something.
I don't know. Is it
Who
just
knows?
ultimately they want to leave their land to their son, but they don't want to do it while he's working for this bad man.
Yeah. Which he keeps working for because he's like, you parents are dumb. Why would you want to keep the land? Let Morgan take it and be rich.
But the like scene setting for this conflict is they just need to hold out this one night before they can take the deed to City Hall tomorrow and make it all go away.
yeah, it might be some administrative thing
It
that
just doesn't make sense to me.
I think for the purposes of the themes of the ep, it makes perfect sense. But in terms of this is how reality works, it's probably like, well, there's going to be, accounting and like witness statements.
And there's a bunch of local lads who are here to help guard the
f-
thing overnight. One of them has the craziest voice. He's
Oh,
like,
no,
this place has always been our playground, so we're here to protect the land.
It's always helpful having a few lovely ladies.
I almost wish morning would never come, because we got beautiful insurance women here.
And Meryl and Millie are like, ha ha ha, boys.
I appreciate all of your help.
Hey, it's no problem. Since we were little kids, this place has always been our playground, huh?
Yeah, and we're never gonna give it up.
Besides, we got these two gorgeous girls tonight to keep us company.
Yeah, I almost wish that morning didn't have to come.
In
And
true
Meryl
Mindsight fashion.
reveals she made Vash leave because
He's too
of
dangerous.
his whole deal.
Yeah, because he is the humanoid typhoon.
Yeah.
If he's involved in this,
The precious farmland will be destroyed.
yeah, it's probably going to be too much. There's going to be more chaos than it's worth. So it's like, just fuck off for tonight, okay?
Meryl goes outside, is on her way outside to do a
Yep.
patrol or whatever, and she sees a really ugly
Child's
childhood
draw-
drawing in a frame on the counter.
Now, this
And it is Courage the Cowardly Dog characters.
yeah. So just to help you understand why Meryl immediately after this goes, there's something about that person in that picture that I recognize.
So basically, it's clearly childlike drawings of the two old people. There is a really ugly son,
Mhm.
and then also the mother is holding a baby as
Yeah.
well.
So was that not a cat?
Well, there was talk of the other sibling who
Ah,
died.
yes, the other sibling. Mm.
Not really drawn that much attention to, but
Yeah.
I think it's it's important to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Actually,
So-
it's not a cat; it's their cowardly dog.
Ah, yes. Courage Max, the cowardly dog.
That's right.
So in the manga, would you believe that's not a drawing?
It's a photograph.
That's a photograph. It's an old photograph. And I think at that point they immediately are like, huh.
And the old man pushes the frame down, like, "Hey, stop looking at my picture."
yeah, he's like, we don't talk about childhood drawings in this house. Thank
That's
you
right.
very much.
If we wanted to talk about it, it would be on the fridge.
I'm ashamed of the quality of this drawing.
My son has brought shame on our family with his childlike scrawls. We sent him to the finest art school on the planet, and this is what he came back with.
Is Juilliard an art school?
I think it's mostly performing arts.
Okay, all right, never mind. There's a famous
What the-
art school. That's our famous one. I mean, isn't there like a really like big,
I think Juilliard would be the one they'd have over there.
but like I mean in terms of like drawing art,
Oh, I don't know.
or is it in France or something? There's like some
L'Académie de Gaulier,
yeah, boy,
famous French clown school.
let's go. We sent him to
I don't think that's actually technically what it's called.
we sent him to l'Académie de Gaulier, and he came back a different man. His face was white
Yeah,
and
he never
red.
makes any noise anymore. And we never see him physically interacting with objects, and yet he seems to
sustenance from air alone.
he seems to get trapped within a construct of his own making quite frequently.
And he keeps banging on walls, but never making any sound. He keeps pulling on ropes that lead to nothing. And yet,
He's clearly made some kind of enemy because I mean, I only see him from a distance, but I assume he keeps getting trapped in glass boxes.
who keeps putting him in these glass boxes? Who keeps taking away his freedoms? This poor, sweet, innocent visual artist.
They hear a noise in the bushes. Meryl and Millie do.
Oh, I thought you meant the mime.
And they draw their guns.
Close
And
to
it's Badwick, the fat-lipped golem himself.
The boy from the the children's drawing.
Yeah. And
Meryl has a moment.
he's all, I'm unarmed, I'm coming in, please don't blow my brains out.
Meryl has a moment that's like, wait, you're the fat-lipped golem
Boy,
from that childhood
That
drawing?
sure was
Yeah.
a short-lived mystery, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it is, isn't it? And Millie immediately is like, how dare you pull a gun on your parents?
Millie goes berserk on him. She's like, she's basically incoherent. She's like, stupid, fat, evil, ugly son, I'm gonna kill you.
You have no right to be alive if you treat your parents this way.
She starts swinging, but she can't hit him.
Yeah. And Millie is like, I'm going to hold my my subordinate back for now because she is getting out of hand. And
Yeah,
Millie's
yeah.
like, let me at him. Let me eat
at
his
him, yeah.
face. Yeah. And that's it.
Then the old man comes back and Badwick comes in and he's there basically to try and have one more chat with them before the bad guys come and tear them asunder. And we cut to the bad guys and the evil Waluigi mayor is like, where's Badwick gone? Well, he just wanted one more chance to try and talk his parents. What good is he as a subordinate if he can't even kill his own parents for me?
Look at you guys standing there. You haven't taken care of a damn thing.
Badwick wanted just one more chance to persuade his parents, and we didn't really see any harm in that, so we just...
He did he? I hired him for his diligence, but what's the point if he can't even kill his own parents? Evidently, I made an error in judgment having any faith in him.
Anyway, I've got some kind of recurring villains here to help us out. And we
have
meet
the continuation of the Nebraska family.
Yeah, so these were the hard punches for those of you playing along at home.
Yep.
And there was another huge cyborg construct who looks just like the other one, but now she has a wig on.
Well, she
the feminine version.
Yeah, she doesn't really look at all cyborg. She just looks like a big,
Huge.
I want to say, Russian deadlifter.
3rd feet. So she stubs her toe on the guy's expensive car and starts crying. That hurts.
Very similar to how Papa Nebraska stubbed his.
Oh, I don't recall.
I think he did. I think that was it. So she stubs. It goes into a shin, and Mama Nebraska's all like, no.
Yeah. So the huge one is the mama this time, and standing on her shoulders is the Nebraska daughter, who looks like
Dark Magician Girl.
Yeah,
from Yu-Gi-Oh!
But same character archetype as Nanami Kiryu from Utena.
Yes.
The fancy, highborn daughter who does the laugh, the drill hair. You know, it's classic iconic character design, blonde hair covering one eye. And she speaks, what's that accent called? Is that a mid-Atlantic accent or something like that?
I assume so.
The fancy American waspy accent, like what Paget Brewster has.
Paget Brewster?
You will have seen her in... what would you have seen her in? Late seasons of Community? Criminal Minds?
I don't recognize this human being.
Okay.
Yep,
She's
no
briefly in
clue.
Friends.
She was in Dan Versus.
Don't know what that is.
She was in The Big Bad Swim.
Don't know what that is.
She was in Huff.
She was in The Thrilling Adventure Hour.
The Thrilling Adventure.
A podcast.
Sure.
With Paul F. Tompkins.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's got that fancy rich lady voice.
Oh, Dark Magician Girl. I need to compare this
This is
design.
obviously in your favourites.
What, Dark Magician Girl? Oh, Dark Magician Girl. Oh my god, they just look borderline identical though. Even the fucking, swirly bits are, so similar.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with that. So, Dark Magician Girl,
And
otherwise
she's
known as
like,
Marilyn.
The strength of our steel-plated family bonds. We'll show you the strength that we have, and it's me and all of our Nebraska siblings, see?
How little they know the fear that we put into their hearts.
And, okay, so there's all these... There's the big one, there's the little one on the shoulders, and there's a bunch of, large adult sons who exist to be explosive shot puts for the mum to shoot, because they're in, round armor.
I think one of their names is it's Chinpei? I think is one of their names.
I'm looking for the intro. Okay. We are Patricia, Donkichi, Chinpei, and the one heading home is Kanta. And they are, they're in Juggernaut X-Men armor, and they roll themselves into a ball, and the big mum picks them up and does a
big huck.
Professional shot
put, yeah.
Toss.
And together they are Marilyn and the Nebraska...
Nebraska and friends. And she does, a very, exciting protagonisty flourish.
Yep. Oh, it's so good.
Wait, hold on a minute. You have any idea who we are? Patricia, Tonkachi, Jinpei, and the one heading home is Kanta. All together we are the totally invincible team of Maryland, Nebraska, and friends. What? You haven't done anything, so don't hog the limelight. Oh, Mom, you're funny.
Anyway, they're fun, but they're not really that important in the episode.
There's a brief JoJo's pose from the mum, but that's about it.
And Mum doesn't verbally speak, but Marilyn understands. What? You haven't done anything, so don't hog the limelight? Oh, Mum, you're so funny.
So fucking good.
Anyway, they don't really do anything else.
They are literally the crux of the whole episode.
The bad guys attack, and the non-main character defenders are immediately...
outgunned.
Yep.
Or shall we say outshot-putted.
Meryl and Millie end up in hiding in the bushes, or having taken cover in the bushes, and Dad steps out to speak to the bad guy with his rifle in hand.
Morgan, that bastard. So Morgan is like, listen, I will pay you any amount of money. Here's a check that's going to be worth more than this little farm of yours is. how about you just tell me how many zeros you want on the check and we can get it all over with.
And he shoots the check.
And he's like, that's how many zeros I want on there.
Whoops, I accidentally
Zero.
blew his brains out.
Well, that solves that problem.
And meanwhile, in the house,
Badwick is like, that idiot father. And then the mum hits him with a ladle.
this land is your legacy, son, blah, blah, blah.
You're a fucking moron. You know that, you dumb shit.
He's trying to save us.
He loves you like
He's
you would
not such a
believe.
cowardly dog after all.
Don't you get it? He would die for you any day.
Morgan is like, this land does nothing but eat money. It has no merit.
Anything that doesn't
But it's
make
the
money
only-
has no merit.
The only good land in the land.
Yeah, it's literally the only place with trees.
Oh, and the whole thing of it is they don't want to give it away because even though there's the geoplant here making plants possible, it wouldn't be like this without all the hard work they've put in tending the land.
Exactly.
And they don't think Morgan is going to do that, and it will wither and die.
They don't see it as a monetary gain. They see it as legacy of building for the future.
And climate and
you
climate
know,
change episode.
and it's definitely not a metaphor for having a kid. It's definitely just about a bunch of trees on a desert planet.
Millie runs in front with her gun and is like, I'm gonna fucking kill you all. Stand back, everyone.
You shouldn't treat your parents so badly.
She's shaking and sweating, but she wants to be the hero.
Because she has the power of family within her in the sense that she just likes family.
And Meryl scoffs, but then runs over herself. She's got her derringers and
she's like, oh, I guess I'll commit to this, and points a derringer at Morgan, and Morgan's all like, you idiots.
and Millie's like, oh, Meryl, I'm so glad you're here to save me.
Excuse me, but didn't your father ever teach you that it's wrong to take things that belong to someone else?
Be careful, little lady. Are you the tough little helper?
Yes, I am. Now you be quiet. Millie.
You're wasting your time, little lady. Doesn't matter. You're all destined to become corpses anyway.
Meryl scolds her a little bit, and then everyone starts twitching, and Meryl's all like, don't you fucking do it.
She's
And
got her
points-
derringers.
Points another derringer. Another guy twitches like, don't you do it. Points another derringer. And then, someone else twitches like, don't you do it. Third arm points another derringer.
By this point, there's been a cutaway or two, and Badwick, the evil son, has snatched a couple of envelopes concealed in the framed child's drawing frame. And he rides past on a motorcycle being like, aha, I've got the deed. And Mr. Morgan holds out his hands like, thank you, right here. But he keeps driving. Oh my God. He's remembered he loves his family and he wants to take the deed to protect it.
Or maybe he just has conflicted feelings.
Maybe
He's like,
so.
all this is dumb. But maybe
Yeah, I'm going to destroy the land so no one can have it.
So then Morgan's like, you know what? Just kill the kid, and then we'll take the deed off him.
Yeah,
Problem
and so
solved.
big Nebraska shot puts another bomb, son.
And then we get...
This is not... Okay, I liked the construction of this, but I didn't like the resolution.
Sure. So the big shot put's coming down. Meryl's like, oh no, it's not going to make it. I have to do something.
And it's very much a mirror of, in Hard Puncher, Vash shooting the big fist that's going to crush the innocent wives and daughters of the town.
Yes, yes.
And she's like, oh no, I can't do it, but Vash did that, so I have to try, even though it's a real long shot. She's got her tiny derringer.
Yeah, she's emboldened by Vash's willingness to try and help.
Yeah.
And so she shoots with her
She tries to
tiny
do
Dillinger.
essentially the same maneuver.
Yeah, with a tiny Dillinger that's not going to make a difference.
But we get a brief cutaway as she shoots to the unmistakable long Colt of Vash's Trigun.
Yeah, who can shoot 3 shots in the amount of time it takes for almost one bullet.
And the large bomb son is shot and staggers in the air and falls down and does not blow up Badwick the son.
Yep.
Meryl's like looking at herself like, did I do it? I can't believe I did it. And Millie's like, you did it, ma'am. Hooray.
And she's like, with
And
my
we
Dillinger?
cut to Vash nearby
Derringer?
in his natural habitat, the bin.
The bin. And he's all like, that's payback for back on the sand steamer, how you...
helped me in that quick draw situation.
Yep, because he was all like, I'm Derringer.
And there's a lame comedy bit where the screen starts to fade to black. And he's like, oh, is this all the screen time I get?
So in the manga, that bit also happens where it's all like, that's for back on the sand steamer. And then it keeps zooming out on me like, wait.
That's it.
Wait,
for
that's
Vash.
it for
That's
me?
a wrap
And
on
it
Vash
just-
the Stampede.
Yeah.
It's the Meryl show.
That was really amazing, Meryl. I did that?
That makes us even now for your help on the sand steamer.
Huh? Hey, is that all the time I get?
I think it would be better if Meryl was allowed to do something cool.
Well, she does.
But she's entirely ineffectual.
Yeah, but she's trying, and that's what allows them to be like, oh, wow, that Meryl, she
yeah,
she does
that
some
doesn't
stuff.
work for me.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Just let her do the thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's wrong with that?
Well, because the Derringer wouldn't work. That's the whole point.
Well, why wouldn't it?
Because-
Who's to say a 1 in a million shot couldn't get it?
Because the Derringer's this big, and Long Colt is like this big.
Yeah.
So the Derringer wouldn't do it on its own, but her fact that she went to try is what matters.
Yeah, I hate that.
Okay, all right. Anyway,
It's fiction. You can make it work if you want it to work.
the Derringer actually has...
It hit the one crack in the armor that's blah,
okay.
blah, blah.
Yeah. A 1 in a million shot.
Or it just hit his exposed face. Killed him instantly.
We don't have the holdups that Vash has about murder
Yeah.
with Meryl. Meryl shoots him and is all like, well, he died. Damn. Well, Meryl, she's fine with murder.
I do like the scene, though, where Meryl is like looking at her gun questioningly, and Millie has got her hand around her and pointing at the bad guys like, that's right, that's Meryl. And next she's going to shoot you in the hearts and brains. Get her, Meryl.
So basically, at this point, everyone loses all morale.
Yeah.
Morgan's like, just look, I'm paying you a lot of money.
Yeah.
But
All the Nebraskas start crying.
because they were meant to be invincible, and now it's all gone to shit.
And the guy starts like Looney Tunes animation waving his judgmental finger around. You're expensive mercenaries, so I expect you to do. And I think he gets stepped on by a giant woman or something.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Would hate for that to happen.
I would literally rather be stepped on by a giant man than a
And
giant
again,
woman.
it's the parenthood theme coming back because they're so distraught about their precious exploding bomb son potentially being hurt. They
Yeah.
lose all morale.
Yep.
I'm sure Shinpei is all right, so go help him instead of fighting the evil mercenary war instead.
And then
But Mr.
all-
Morgan doesn't understand. He doesn't have kids.
Yeah, and then
His
all
only
the,
children is money.
Exactly. And then all of the what do you call them? The mercenaries, the hired goons. They all look around and
Other than
basically
Mr.
go,
Morgan are all kind of, other than their role in this, like we're all kind of depicted as reasonable people.
Yeah, they all literally just go, I'm bored of this now.
Yeah.
And just walk off.
And the Courage the Cowardly Dog old people
Mm-hmm.
look at each other and are like, well, it's all in our son's hands now. I'm sure that he'll do the right thing.
And they have a big monologue at Meryl that's just like, Meryl, when you have
The
a
thing
child,
about family is
the thing about owning a large plot of land with greenery is that
Meryl,
like a child.
the Fast and the Furious movies are ultimately about family.
And we have a big monologue where he basically is like, you gotta, let them be, your kids. They gotta live on your life for you. And you gotta do something for your kids, for them, and for you. And it's like, oh, that's nice. And Meryl looks emboldened by this.
And Mr. Badwick rides all night, and in the dawning sun, he's like, I don't know what's so great about this stupid deed.
And
I'm just going to tear it up. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to take it to the bank.
He can't bring himself
And you
to
can
do
take
it.
that to the bank.
So he takes it to the bank, and the bank is all like, oh, hey, actually, before you leave, the beneficiary on this is you as well. And he's like, those stupid parents, why do they love me? And then
Meryl stays up all night writing a letter to her family.
And Millie's all like, we're going to miss the bus. What are you doing?
So and then the cat is on the post box.
Yep.
So I think there are two things that kind of undermine what is otherwise a pretty solid episode here.
Okay.
One, I just spoke about at length, Meryl not actually getting to...
You want Meryl to shoot the thing and be Meryl doing it.
and I think the fact that we don't actually learn anything about her family...
Well, that would be because the fans would get real upset. They'd be like, this isn't canonical.
I mean, I don't care. It could be.
Yeah.
I think if this is the way the manga does it, I think it's a problem with the manga too.
Oh my God. Are you saying that in the 90s?
We got that little peek with Millie and all her siblings a couple of episodes
But we didn't
ago.
get that with Meryl.
I think it would enrich in this if we just got a little window into Meryl as well.
Yeah, where she was like, hi, mother, father, and brother.
Or whatever.
Yeah. To be like anything, but no. Very important question for you. Does Badwick's father have a moustache?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got a little pencil moustache.
Does he? Are you sure?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, Liam, you fool. So he does have a pencil moustache.
Yeah.
However, in the manga, he has that moustache. In the anime, he does and does not have the moustache.
Oh, it's inconsistent.
It's inconsistent.
Because he would look a lot more like the old man from Courage the Cowardly Dog without the moustache.
Without the moustache. So I'm pretty sure in this gallery they have examples of him with, and here we go, without moustache. And then without within. And then within moustache. And that happens throughout the episode. No one notices that. Except the Trigun wiki.
Well, I would argue that the rest of his character design, the framing and build of his face,
Makes it such that the moustache just seeps
the
into...
moustache feels a bit like a hat on a hat.
Yeah. But I just love the fact that not once, but multiple times in the episode, I did not notice at all that he was missing a moustache.
Okay.
And
So
I
I
just
was
find that very
right.
fun.
I mean,
Oh, you were
ultimately,
right the whole time. Yeah.
You have to give me points.
Liam, I have to bring you down from always being so
you can
correct.
frame this positively
You have to understand, you're always right. I just have to tell you you're wrong so that you
to keep me honest.
to keep you honest, but also so that you don't ruin the show for yourself immediately by predicting it correctly.
And by having high standards for it.
From 2 frames of video, you can go, oh, well, obviously this is going to happen.
Yep.
It's like, God damn it, man.
And then they run away to the bus that Vash is even now getting
Mm-hmm.
on so that he can not be one step ahead of them.
Yep. And that's the end of the app.
Yep. Highlights and lowlights. I feel like we've probably both made our lowlights clear at this point.
Yep. I don't like that one line of, I wouldn't run away.
And I don't like that Meryl doesn't get to do the cool thing.
Mm-hmm. Highlights difficult.
Bad episodes.
Really?
No.
I
mean, I don't think they were the best.
I just think they have
obviously
clear...
recap episode is recap
Yeah.
episode.
But it's like, it's still good in that, even in the highlights, even in the first recap episode, it's still good. Like, you watch it, you're like,
I mean,
this is
yeah,
still
there's some
pretty
meaty
entertaining.
content in there. It's good
Yeah.
that they got the shirtless shot in there.
Yeah.
For salacious reasons.
I'm a big fan
because
of that.
he's got a hot body.
Well, I mean, anyone would run away after seeing that,
That's
you know?
true, I would.
I wouldn't. I mean, that is to say, no one would run away from...
My highlight, I really got a kick out of it when the 2 insurance girls clotheslined Vash, fired the stun gun, and destroyed a building, just like in one fluid motion.
And they're just like, do you know who this is? Unconscious on the ground. Be like, ugh.
We only caused a little bit of destruction.
But
I
it's
hope
a
they weren't
small price
insured
to
with
pay.
Bernadelli, because otherwise we'll get in trouble.
So good. I'm just thinking... I actually think my highlight is probably going to be... And this is going to make me sound like a hypocrite. The scene of seeing Vash with all of his scars.
Okay.
Because I think that scene
You
is
like the
good.
reveal.
Yeah, I like the reveal, but also him being meek and be like, ah.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
also
that was
like
funny.
that whole section of like, oh, so these are the scars that you have from all the stuff you do. He's like, yeah, but I have to bury my past and stuff. I was like, okay, so there is a purpose going on here. I like that he has this
Now,
whole
did you
deal.
tell me that was another spin-offy short story?
No,
scene?
no, I think this does happen in the manga.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of the manga, I am glad to tell you we have now reached the
Wolfwood
end.
interaction? Oh,
No.
of the
We've-
Legato arc?
No. Whew. We have reached the end of the first Tankaban of Trigun.
How many Tankoban were there?
I think there are 4
Okay.
or 5
And
Tankaban.
the
And
anime
then-
covers 1 and a bit?
The anime... well, I mean, in theory, the anime covers all of Trigun and Trigun Maximum. But actually, I think it covers... The
It's kind of
difficulty-
last season of Game of Thronesy in the way it covers it all.
But good. Like,
okay.
it kind of, like, dilutes all the bits that are like, hey, here's the message that we're trying to give to you.
Sure.
Whereas,
Don't kill people. Honor your parents.
sort of, yeah. But, like, the manga just goes a bit crazy and is all like, hey, what about this? And you're like, yeah, but that's not like the distilled message of what we're getting at here,
Sure.
right? Whereas this is just like, hey, some of the manga's not written yet, but also we kind of get the vibe of what you're going for. We may as well just write up the vibe. And you're like, yeah, cool.
I do actually... I'm putting in a request to you now.
Okay.
I do need you to finish Claire Obscura Expedition 33 before we finish Trigun. I don't know if that'll be difficult.
Yeah.
But you do need to talk about the ending of that video game as relates to the episode of Trigun where the plant goes haywire and Vash fixes it all.
Okay. Because of...
The implication.
As I raise my eyebrow, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Just because of some stuff.
Yeah, just some things. Just some things that happen. Just some people.
Some situations and events.
Yeah, hidden in places that are very smart,
Yeah.
I'm led to believe.
Anyway, ask me that question that you need to ask me.
Well, Liam, you've already identified where the cat is, but I'm not going to ask you that for a second time. What I'm going to ask you is, what do you think is going to happen next time?
Sure.
In the 1998 anime, Trigun, in the 2 episodes entitled Demon's Eye
Demon's Eye.
and Fifth Moon.
Okay. So, question for you first.
Uh-huh.
Was Little Arcadia anime original or manga?
Manga.
Okay.
It was
And
literally the end of the first time.
Does it happen in the same place chronologically?
Oh, fuck no.
So what I want to know, what
Yeah.
the crux of my question is,
Yep.
is Demon's Eye,
Mhm.
is that going to pick us up Vash-wise right from where Diablo left off?
Well, it's up to you to.
Okay, I think so.
Okay.
Because of all the stuff about his demon's eyes in Diablo.
Okay, sure. What do you think's going to be in Demon's Eye?
Serious Vash episode. Legato's up to his old tricks again. Oh, damn. He's gone and turned another mercenary. What did you call them? The hot gunman?
The Gung Ho Guns.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I prefer
So
my version.
I can let you know this now. The
Well, don't cut my predictions out from under me.
Oh, no. The name of these people is the Gung Ho Guns, because I think I've told you this years ago. Anyway.
Probably in the Patreon app.
The group of people called Gung Ho Guns that you probably already assessed. Oh, it's an anime. But I'm not going to tell you anything else about them. But just know the name
Gung
of
Ho Guns.
the Gung Ho Guns are
Sure.
a bunch of people.
The Hitman team.
More or less. So
Legato Blue Summers remains at large.
Legato Blue Summers remains at large. Fuck, he's the same guy. Shit.
Another evil clown.
Oh my god, he is. He's an evil gothic clown.
Yeah.
He's an evil, edgy gothic clown.
So yeah, he's gonna send another guy at Vash, and Vash is gonna get ever more serious in Devil's Eyes to defeat him.
Okay, last episode, the synopsis on the Trigun Wiki, one
Two
sentence.
sentences.
This is the synopsis of this
Someone
episode.
really fixated on this
Oh
one.
my god, dude.
Nick was obviously referring to a visual thing on the audio podcast.
It's like
there.
11
He
paragraphs.
Did like a free thumb scroll, and it just kept going.
Oh my
on his
god.
phone.
So what do you think's going to happen in Demon's Eye?
We're gonna walk the same beats again
Mm-hmm.
as Diablo, where another gung ho gun is
Mm-hmm.
released to threaten Vash and the people around him. Meryl and Millie are going to once again have to grapple with this other side of Vash, who
Mm-hmm.
has this serious, dangerous aura that they don't quite know how to
treat.
deal with.
Yeah.
You told me that in the manga, Wolfwood doesn't appear until after the Legato arc. Is that right? Or is it just until after it started?
Until after it started, I
Okay.
think it was. Yeah.
I think either this, with our next Gung Ho Gun, or the subsequent one, Wolfwood will return.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
And his supporting cast will step up in a way they weren't prepared to in the first one, because now they know it's coming.
Okay.
That we've got to make a plan for next time Vash gets in this big situation and, tries to push us away.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then what do you think's going to happen in Fifth Moon?
Fifth moon? Oh my
Fifth
god.
moon.
Yet another moon is going to appear in the sky. It's Unicron, the planet eater.
Okay. What do you...
No, Fifth moon.
Yeah. So okay, let me put it this way. Vash is going to fight some people, is basically what you're getting towards.
Yeah.
Who do you think he's going to fight in Demon's Eye?
Mm.
And or Fifth Moon?
Mm-hmm.
Who are the peeps that you think he's going to fight?
So we had a big guy in power armor.
Mad big lad.
Yep.
Absolute Batman.
My instinct, even though we've already hit this beat, is the same kind of guy that he fought the cyborg ninja in the Lost July episode.
Yep. Okay.
Another speedy and crafty fella.
Okay. I like that. What about Fifth? Do you think Fifth Moon is just going to continue that?
The Fifth Moon is the one that makes werewolves.
You have never looked more certain of anything in your life.
But because it's Trigun, the werewolf has like minigun arms.
Ooh, that's a good guess. That's a very good guess. You're wrong, but that's a very good guess.
And I think in Fifth Moon, Wolfwood will return.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Do you have
The cat will be.
Do you have any other predictions of what might happen in either of these episodes?
In one of them,
Yeah.
and it will be resolved in the next one, Vash will get hospitalized.
Okay.
And in the subsequent one, shit is going to go down, but Vash is in a real bad way. We've got to protect him while he's recovering.
Yes. Okay. I like that prediction a lot as well. Well, that's all the time we have.
That is. And that's a JoJo's World, baby.
We love to see it.
And until another JoJo's World hits your front doorstep,
To be continued.